everybody. I wanted to bring Tara Art in today for our podcast to talk to you about some of the things she has going on. So, Tara, for people that don't know you, how would you introduce yourself?
That is a fun question. Hi, I'm Tara, and I work with the United Way, and I'm also a commercial realtor.
Awesome. Well, Tara, I'm so glad that you're here with us today. Now, I've known you for a while in the community. I first met you actually through the food bank.
Yeah.
And as a mom, as an advocate for different organizations, how do you kind of juggle wearing all those different hats?
You know, that's a really good question. The one thing that's important to me is committing my time. When I commit my time to something, I want to follow it through. I want to make sure that I am good on my time. So I'm very careful with my calendar and when I set it up and being very particular. But, you know, especially when it comes to the kiddo and things like that, making sure that I'm able to be there for her. And I think it's just important to make sure that you commit to what you have a great way to stay organized, and you don't have to say yes to everything.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
What does a normal day look like for you?
A normal day for me is getting up, getting the kiddo off to school, and then a normal day for me starts at about 4:45 a.m. Yeah, I get up and I'm in front of the computer. I'm thinking through things. Currently today I am the chair for the crab feed for the Rotary Club. That is February 7th. Yeah, so I'm thinking about that. I'm also chairing the soiree for the United Way, which is in April, and so that's in my back thoughts, as well as, you know, I'm a commercial realtor, so what properties are up. So any one of those activities is engaging me until about 6:45, 7 a.m. when I'm then in the shower getting ready, getting the kiddo off to school, and then the day just kind of pivots towards whatever project I'm working on.
I kind of figured it was anything but normal.
Yeah. You mean people don't do all of that before their coffee? That's not a thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I need to do more interviews to find out.
Yeah, would you let me know?
Yeah, I will. What originally pulled you into the Yuba Sutter area?
So my daughter's father was born and raised out here, and when I was working for Verizon at the time, and I could really work anywhere, and so I started looking. I lived in Roseville, and I started looking at where would be a great place to raise her, and you guys have some fabulous school districts out here, but Franklin, where her brother and sister go, is really the draw that brought us here. And yeah, it's a great community to raise your kids in. And when I saw what a beautiful community it was, I wanted to get involved. And that has just kind of spun me to here.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
So now, we met recently over at Celestino's. We had some pizza, got the kids together, and you were telling me a little bit about your participation in United Way.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about United Way, what that means to you, and what's really involved with that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the United Way here is the Yuba, Sutter, and Colusa. And so in those three counties, there was somebody in the role for a very long time that was very good at the job and did a wonderful job. You know, through retirement, stepped away, and as the board was kind of looking for something to do, it you know, was asked, you know, put out there. I interviewed for it and thought, you know what, why don't I take a look and see what we can do? So I've kind of stepped into it part-time as the executive director to give it a revitalization, right? Something that is in need of being done at about this time. People have done a great job of keeping it where it is today, but as times are changing, donors are changing, everything is changing as far as even the way people want to donate their money. Kind of coming in and seeing how we can't bring this organization into now times and continue it doing the wonderful things that it does do in our community. I know it has a big name as United Way, but it really only focuses on spending the money in the Yuba, Sutter, Colusa area.
That's amazing. That is one of the things I was going to ask you is, it's something that most people don't realize about United Way and how the funds are spent. So I'm glad you touched on that a little bit. How do you decide where to put your focus and your energy every single day?
It all depends on what the calendar is. I look at the calendar in the morning and I set myself up for what is about the day. Because as you mentioned, I do wear a lot of hats, right? I'm a Rotarian. I am a mom. I am a United Way executive director. And I'm a commercial realtor. So I kind of have my week divvied out. Like I know Tuesdays is real estate day. I always dedicate Tuesdays to real estate, as that's our MLS meeting and everything. And so there's kind of days like that. Monday is United Way day usually.
Okay.
Meeting in with Terry, kind of figuring out what we have. So I kind of have like a routine every week where things are just spliced in.
So when it comes to the service organizations like United Way and Rotary, what does success look like for you in those areas?
Giving back to the community and actually seeing the result of it. I was able to just do a local night in the Orchard movie night with Be Extra on the United Way front. And the best part about that is just people in the community saying, when can we do it again? What a fun time. Really enjoyed it. The food vendors made money. That is all really important things. Like, I'm so glad that you guys took out of your holiday weekend to come out and, people came out and they saw the movie and they enjoyed it. And that's really all that matters, is that we're getting people out and those kind of things, And I love the critiques, like what else we could do better or different for the next time and that you want to see it next time.
Yeah, and you're providing an experience for people.
Yes.
And that's really that's what people want and need, especially now more than ever, is the experiences. We've kind of moved away from that a little bit.
Yes.
When COVID hit, there was a lot of like, let's stay in the house, let's not congregate with other people, we don't want to get sick. And for a good reason in some cases. But it kind of took us away from like some social activities and the things that we were used to, and people started really missing that. And so now that we've been back in the full swing of things for a few years now after COVID, but it just feels like more and more people want those experiences.
They do, and I think that experiences are important for people. If you know, and you do know me, I'm the more the merrier kind of person, and I try to do that in my events. I try to get people engaged with each other and get them really kind of thinking outside of the box, not too much out of their comfort zone, because I know you can only move people just a little bit, but just those little added pluses.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what do your kids see or learn from watching you do this? What does your daughter see or learn from watching you do this kind of work?
I think she sees that mommy works really, really hard, and that mommy's really nice to people. She asked me why I'm so nice to people, and I said, well, because and I do a lot of things, and I have to, direct a lot of people, and I don't see any reason to ever be mean to anyone. There's no reason to be mean. You can get what you want by just having a conversation with people. You don't have to yell at anyone. There's never a time or a need for that. She may get yelled at a little bit more than people in my life. But I think she sees that I'm really, really nice, and I have some really amazing friendships, and I think that that's a really great way for her to see.
That probably feels really good to know that
it
that's
does,
what you're teaching her.
I want to teach her to volunteer. I want to teach her to give back. I think we're really, really blessed. And I think giving back is really, really important. I think it's food for my soul. I do it. I do United Way for my soul. I want to give back.
I love that. Have there been moments where you felt like, maybe I should give up on this, maybe I should quit, things are getting really hard, my time is so valuable, and I'm spread too thin? Have you had those moments?
Oh, you mean like 5:45 this morning when I got an email? No, I have no idea what you're speaking of. Yeah, of course I have those moments, but when I commit to something, I've committed to it. And you'll have to deal with the public, especially when you do chair an event, and you have to deal with other people and other personalities, and you have to listen to them, and people just want to be heard. And so my favorite thing I do is I pause. I pause before I write the email. I pause before I shoot off the text. I pause before I pick up the phone and tell you what I really think about you. And that's not what I really think, it's what I think in the moment, in that hot flash of a moment of who do you think you are? I have to pause. Sometimes I have to pause overnight, and I let people know that, like, hey, I am still thinking about this and I will get back to you. Because I think it's important to immediately address, but like, sometimes you have to step back without quitting, and then I'm able to reapproach the situation once I've paused and come back with a level head and come to a conclusion of whatever it is.
Yeah, and when we were talking to you, you told me about self-care.
Yes.
So why is self-care so important, and what do you do for self-care so that you don't burn out?
Yeah, I think that self-care is so important for everyone. I am a big proponent of it because you have to love yourself. To do something as wild as I do, I wake up every morning and I absolutely love my day. I love everything about it, even in the chaos, and I know that sounds crazy. But I do silly things. I bought myself one of those portable steam rooms because I want a steam shower one day, and I sure cannot afford that. But one day I will. But so in the meantime, I bought myself a portable one from the interweb, and I set it up in my walk-in closet, and I will sit in a steam room for like 30 minutes and then go take a nice hot shower, and I'll fix my hair, and I'll do all of that because that for me is self-care. I go get facials. I love to get my nails done. I have not done that. Pedicures, you know, just things like that that are nice, but also lunch with my favorite girlfriends, right? Having time to just go and unwind, and not always talk about work. Yeah,
that's great advice to always care for yourself, because if you get burnt out, how are you going to keep going?
Yeah, and you have to have something that is definitely like that steam room. For me, that is where I find my calm. Everybody is different, but for me, the steam room has always been the mecca.
Yes. Everybody has their
of
mecca,
unwinding. Right? Yes, so whatever that is, find it. I know some people like a sauna, some people like massages, whatever that is, but for me, the steam room does all of that.
Yeah, some people like to go fishing or hunting or things like that just clear your mind, take you away from technology, take you out of that busy world and just put you out in nature. And some people are into that. So what is one of the hardest things that you've had to encounter when it comes to leadership in our community?
Just a difference of opinions, you know, but I don't think that this is difficult. I think that this is actually a great thing, that there is some, and I cannot think of the word right now, but there's tradition. There you go. There is tradition in things that we do, and I think that it is important that we honor that. Being in Rotary, I am actually going to be the 2026 Yuba City Rotary President, and stepping into that role, I want to keep the tradition of Rotary, absolutely, but in small ways pivot towards the future. And so I think that in the biggest struggle I found is finding that nice cohesive mesh, because change scares people, and it can be quite a thing to get them out of their comfort zone and into a bigger picture where you want to see them, where you want to see things go and progress forward. And keeping a smile on your face while you are constantly berated about these things. And then told at the end, wow, what a great thing that just happened. So glad I had no idea it would turn out that way. Yeah, so it's just kind of pushing forward through the difficult barriers that are set up. While respecting tradition, because that's very important to me. I think that this area has such a beautiful tradition.
It does.
With family names that date back hundreds of years. pride in an area that I've never experienced anywhere else that I've lived, and I love that.
So has your definition of leadership changed over the years that you've been doing these things?
Yeah, I would say that my definition of leadership has absolutely changed over the years. When I was a child, I was often called bossy.
No.
I know, right? Who would have thought? And I see it in my own daughter, and it's amazing. And my mom's probably just tickled pink that I'm getting the same experience she got with me. That bossy is just future leadership skills that need to be honed, right? Great leaders, I believe, are born, right? But they are fewer and farther between. But I think people can be great leaders coming up. I watched people over the years. I've watched people in different roles and different things, and I've tried to emulate them, and I've learned to be more patient, more calm. I don't have a temper like I used to. I mean, there's just, as I've gotten older, I've realized let people speak and listen more, things like that. And all of those things have made me a better leader, and I think there's still so much for me to learn. Yeah. I was able to go to that leadership class that was recently, and that was just amazing. I mean, I'm looking to implement those things into my 2026 big time. But yeah, I think leadership is something that is ever evolving, and listening more than I talk.
That's a really good point. I think if you're not listening to people, how would you ever be able to lead them, right?
Yeah.
You can't understand what they need to be able to give them the guidance to get them to where they need to go. Yes. And we have learned a lot in leadership. I mean, I was at that same class with you, and I just feel like being bossy, that's one thing, but turning that into a role of delegation is a whole different thing. Yes. It's like you're not really being a boss, you're being more of a leader, but you're giving people the tools that they need for them to get to where they need to go.
Absolutely. And I think that there is, I think delegating is very, very important. I could not do as many things as I do if I was not delegating, and you have to trust.
Oh, yes.
And that is very difficult.
It is.
And I think that's where some people maybe run into the delegate. They're like, well, I delegated, but then you ended up doing it because you weren't satisfied that they would do it in the time frame that it would be done. And so that part of leadership is something that I've actually kind of enjoyed, that I've learned a little bit more, is that I do delegate and I do trust.
Yeah.
And if something happens, we pivot. And that's my word in 2026, pivot.
Pivot, that is a good word. I mean, you got to go with the flow, right?
Yes, pivot, we pivot.
There you go. So I know that like I said earlier, when we first met, you were very involved with the food bank.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your journey with the food bank? Like, what was it like helping families and just?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm still very involved in the food bank. I love Maria Ball and the crew over there. They do wonderful things for our community. I still am very much involved in their development committee because I think that it's important. Food insecurity is a real thing. I mean, we have, I believe, 30,000 people that are fed right now every month by our food bank.
Wow, 30,000?
Yes.
I had no idea.
30,000 people, and that's quite a lot of people that are getting fed just by the operations of a Monday through Friday operation. And Maria does such a great job to do that, and she really does need the volunteers to come in and help. And the soirees, or she doesn't do the soirees, she does the no empty bowls, things like that, and the lights, camera, action that they do. Very important. So I've learned a lot from the food bank, and I learned a lot from Maria Ball.
That's amazing.
One of the things I always wanted to be was a radio personality.
You did?
Yes, I did, but I just never wanted to go to school or do the coming ups of the ranks or anything. That's why I love anytime he will have me on 93Q. I'm like, yeah, hi.
Hi.
or over at Results Radio, I'm like, hi.
Well, that's probably why you've been able to be such an influential person when it comes to these other service organizations, because you're so outgoing and you're willing to take the leadership reins.
Yeah.
And speak on behalf of the organization, recruit on behalf of the organization. So it makes you a really valuable player for these organizations.
Yeah, they should recognize that.
They should. And they probably do.
Yeah,
Right?
we hope. We hope. It's all right. I'm still going to do it.
Yeah, you'll do it no matter what, because it's who you are.
And it's my heart. I do it for my heart. And and the bureaucracy comes with any role like this or any role that I take on. Because you know what? I've never chosen to do life the easy way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, do it hard, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'd prefer it to be nice sometimes, but yeah, why choose the easy path?
Yeah. No, totally. Where do you see our community growing or changing in the next couple of years?
So one of the things about me becoming a realtor is I wanted to stick to commercial because I see so much advancement in the future of these communities. We are growing houses faster than almost any county in the state. And I mean, really, we do have a lot of land, and we have a lot of very valuable farmland, right? Which means we have a lot of families that are out here because the farmland does need things to be worked. And so how do we keep these communities as somewhere where families stay local, shop local, and do everything local, entertain locally?
Yes.
And so that's how I see myself in the community and growing the community is working with my commercial to bring businesses in that keeps the families in, that keeps everything engaged. Because at the end of the day, it is one big little nest here that's kind of different than anywhere else around it. And building things that makes people want to come into this area is important.
We do have a very special community. It's true. I mean, I've lived in a few different places and I see it. That's why I've been here so long. What would you tell someone who wants to get involved with the things that you do, whether it be the food bank, United Way, Rotary?
Yeah.
How do they get involved?
Yeah, I mean, the best place really to get involved would be with the food bank if you want to help out the quickest. But you can reach out to United Way, our office, where I'm starting a volunteer ambassador program to kind of help make sure that we do so much with the United Way that you can easily just be contacted to come out and volunteer, right? Because I think it's important to make it easy to volunteer. I find a lot of things on Facebook. There's a lot of great ways to reach out, so you can. She just posted everything that she wants on Facebook. Follow me, follow Cameo on Facebook, because we're always sharing everybody's other stuff too. I think we have a great community for reaching out, very grassroots style though. So that's why I'm trying to build a little bit of structure with the ambassador program, but we are definitely a grassroots community.
Oh yes. Our community is really about uplifting people. We are always sharing and reposting people's information because we want everybody here to do well and succeed. So, I mean, if our community is succeeding on a business level, then our community is succeeding on a personal level.
Exactly. And, you know, just the Christmas stroll, being out there, I loved that event, and this is just not even a plug. I'm just gonna shamelessly plug you, Cameo. That event was amazing. I saw people that I have never seen come out in the community, and I'm gonna get a little misty-eyed. But I'm serious, like there was faces that I never see, and things like that are what's important to the community and what's important to keep the kids engaged, to keep the drugs off the street, and to keep things working in the upward motion, right, is having events like that do not cost money, other than, you know, giving your kids what they want or stuff like that. I mean, you get to see Santa on a fire truck and just the delight in my daughter's eyes when she saw that. I mean, it's just, that's what it's about, and it's, how do we do more of that?
That's what we want to do.
And that's what I want to do as a United Way, and that's what I want to do as a Rotarian, and that's why I'm with those organizations, because that's what they want to do.
Yeah. I love that you wear your heart on your sleeve.
I do. I know. I have myself.
I love that about you. I have to say too, with the stroll, I saw a lot of faces I've never seen.
Yeah.
And I heard some personal stories too of people that lived here their whole life. They've never been to a stroll.
Yeah.
But they were encouraged to come this year.
Yeah.
You know, and just because of seeing like the excitement and the vibes on the street, they were like, you know what is this all about? And they came and experienced it, and they did not regret it, and they are coming back, and they're bringing their families.
Yes.
So, yes, thank you for sharing that, because I'm all about this too. I'm about the experiences. I want to bring more people downtown. I want to bring businesses up.
Yes.
So,
yeah, absolutely.
So no, I know you have a lot of things on your resume. What's something that you're very proud about that's not on your resume?
Oh, I mean, it's being a mom. I mean, she is my shining star. I didn't know this was gonna be like a Hallmark moment. No, she is my shining star. She is why I do what I do. I mean, I have a talent to make money in sales. I've always, working with Verizon and what I do, but I always had a hole, it's, you find that money can only buy so much. And I'm an older mom. I didn't become a mom until I was 37. And so for a long time, I was really, I was doing well, on the outside, and I found volunteering on the inside definitely helped a lot. I mean, that's really why I do it, is because volunteering will just heal the soul. But she is not on my resume, but she is the most amazing thing ever.
I love that you always bring her out to different events, so you make sure that she's really involved too. We've done some different filmings that we've included her in. I mean, even when you and I met to talk about United Way, we had her there, and Parker was there, and they got to hang out together. And I just feel like those are the moments and the memories that our kids are going to remember, because it's like they know that you're doing something important. And we're meeting about it, and they get to hear the conversations of the people you're helping and the organizations you're helping, all while they're eating pizza downtown.
Yeah, and I think it's important to raise your child with that. Nothing on my parents or anything. I just was not raised. I was raised in a bubble. I did not realize that people did not have it as well as me. I just never saw it, and I was very sheltered from it. And I was so blessed to have that lifestyle, right? So if I can help in any way make a life a little bit better for kids growing up that are going to be our future adults, that are going to be taking over our country and our world, I would like to make sure that they have their best possible leg up. Yeah.
That totally makes sense. Who's inspired you most along the way in your journeys?
I have a couple of people, but I have to say that they're all strong women that I have seen in different facets of business, that would not be known on this, but they are very strong women that I have basically, I want to be you, and I emulated. And because why rewrite the wheel?
Yeah.
When you can just look at what somebody did and put your own spin on it.
Oh, exactly. So if you could go back and talk to yourself as a younger version of yourself, what would you say?
I would say pause, breathe, and be patient with the process. It's not going to happen. You're not magically going to have it figured out at 21 because you're going to graduate from college. You're not going to have that when you're 25. I don't even have it at 45 right now. But I see the path unwinding in front of me, and I'm being patient with the process, and breathing. Yeah.
So now I want to shift gears just a little bit and talk about your real estate, because I know that you've been in the real estate market for a little while, and you've kind of shifted gears because you were doing residential, and now you've gone commercial. So can you tell me a little bit about the journey and your decision on that?
Yeah, so actually I've always done commercial.
Okay.
It's just when you come into real estate, the housing market is what people usually assume, and it takes a lot longer to get commercial clients and to build it up in that. And so I have worked open houses and things like that. Yeah. So as I was just kind of trying to get my feet under, but I stuck with the commercial side, and I was able to make some headway with it. And I definitely know that this is where my passion is. Having 20 years of experience with Verizon and B2B sales, and business sales, I'm used to working with business customers. I'm used to working with CEOs. It's just where my comfort level is. Seeing businesses in their location and helping them fit there now is just one addition to what I've already been doing for a long time.
That's awesome. Where do you see yourself going with this? I mean, over the next 5, 10, 20 years, I mean, what's your plan?
Yeah. So with that, what I would like to do is help the Yuba Sutter area grow. I would love to court businesses into this area and this market that will keep our families here, right? That will bring new people in to buy these beautiful homes that are being built by the builders right now here in Sutter County, but also in Yuba County as well. The growth is just quite large right now in the new home market. And I want to bring people here to continue to grow this area and nurture this beautiful foundation that is here.
What would you say is like one of your most favorite things about our community, or even just the landmarks in our community?
You know, of course, I have to say the buttes. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. And if you have an opportunity to get in with the Intermountain hiking,
oh yeah,
you know, nonprofit, definitely they could use the donation. It helps them continue to be able to do it, but get out there and you get to walk the buttes and see them only in the winter time though, because the rattlesnakes are bad in the summer.
Oh wow.
It's a thing.
I love that you know so much about this stuff. The Middle Mountain hikes, I just learned about that just recently over the last few months, and I'm like, I didn't even know we had Middle Mountain hikes.
They're
a nonprofit, or?
They are a nonprofit, and one of the things I do want to start doing is volunteering with them, because I do like to be athletic. I'm a little bit of a runner, but I love hiking. I love being outdoors, and I love the history of the buttes. And so just like anything, when I'm like, ooh, this fascinates me, must learn more, I immediately had to learn as much as I could. And so I can definitely connect you with some people if you're interested in learning more about the hikes. But I do have some friends that are volunteers with the program.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Have you done one yet?
You know, the funny thing is I have not done one. I had tickets to do one, and there was another gentleman that had moved into town and really, really wanted them. And so I gifted them to him and his daughter so that they could go do it.
Well, you know they're hard to get. They sell out on their hikes.
That's what I hear.
So.
That's why I was like, well, it was something he does so much for our community and had just moved here. I was like, if this is something you and your teenage daughter could go do, please take my tickets and enjoy.
Well, you literally gave him gold when you did that.
Yeah, well, good to know.
That is hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't done it yet, check out their website, Middle Mountain Hikes, and you can sign up for their newsletter. You can get on their waiting list, and once they open registration, you have to be super fast to get to get a hike.
I guess you do. Yeah. So good to know.
Yeah. What other things can you say about our community that you would love other people to know? Maybe they don't live here.
You know, I think, as I mentioned, it's a fun grassroots crowd. They come together and have a good time to raise money for things that truly make a difference. You know, it's just, come to Union Lumber, which is a great store, which has an amazing collection of things. I mean, that's just one of the mini stores, SOS, that has, and I'm gonna get in trouble for just branding certain people that I did, you know.
Well, there's too many people.
There's too many people.
There's so many businesses we love.
There is so many.
If we were going to shout out every single one, we'd be here for days.
We really would. But I think that we've just done a really great job, and one of my favorite things, and I'm probably tail spinning and going off rails, but I've told you this, I love coming downtown. I am a fan of the rack. Every time I walk in there, I walk out with clothes, and I love it.
Yes.
And I love that there is a store that I can go that is not Walmart or Target, and I don't have to go to Lincoln, and I don't have to go to Roseville. I get to stay right here in my town, and I get to go shop, and then I get to walk down the street and have a delicious cup of coffee, and then go get a pedicure, and then, oh yeah, I can grab lunch at City Cafe. Like,
Yes.
all of that. Or just a cocktail before I go home. All the things. I love it all.
I love our downtown too. I mean, I think everybody knows that about me.
Yeah, yes, but I'm also, as somebody who does not have any association with the downtown, I purposely make sure I come down here because I have seen it grow, and I want to be that one that is helping new businesses come down here and find a spot. There is spots still on Plymouth Street that are family friendly.
Yes.
That are engaging in the community, that are boutique, whatever it is that can fit into our downtown, you know, reach out to me. I would love to help you find a spot.
Yeah, so if you are a business and you are wanting to move your location, they can contact you, right?
Yes, they can. Absolutely.
gosh.
I'm here to help you negotiate your lease. I'm
Oh,
here to
wow.
help you.
Okay, so
or
it's
help
not
you
just
find a
purchases.
new huge. Yeah, it's not just purchases at all. A lot of business, commercial is negotiating the leases and knowing where the leases are. I know where so many different offices are. And the fun thing about me is I'm always talking to random people. So I know little tiny spots. Like if you're interested in getting an office in the Hart building, right?
Yeah.
You want to feel like your big city. Talk to me. I can help you get in there. There's all kinds of great opportunities. I'm working on some office space that is available in a famous old building in Marysville.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's going to be amazing. I mean, you're working in a famous architect's building.
Yeah.
That many people have never had an office or been able to sit and see the views that are available from the sunroom. So there's lots of great opportunities. I'm just saying.
That's a fancy thing.
Yeah, so one of the great things about being connected and why I'm sticking to commercial is all of the fantastic things that I'm seeing that are available out there.
That is so cool. Do you feel like your work is kind of like every day is something kind of new? You're like, what?
Yes.
All these different experiences.
Yes, and I love it. And that's me. If you know me in a nutshell, I'm always asking questions. I always want to know more. And I'm always excited about it because I am always excited. Life is too short to be bored.
Oh, I know. There's so much to do.
Yeah, so that's why I'm always doing something. I don't want to sit at home. Every now and then I do have to unwind, and there is a day where I just got to catch up on the whole new Stranger Things. Like, don't get me wrong.
You gotta binge.
Yes, absolutely. But for the most part, I want to be out, I want to be around, and I want to just be seeing what's going on.
That's awesome. Well, Tara, thank you so much for being here today. Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, I would like to say that I would like to be your friendly face here for the Yuba Sutter area. If you're looking to bring your business here, if you're looking to bring your warehouse here, anything like that, we've got the space available and we would love to talk to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.